student of final year MBBS, would like to talk to you about my study that we did on initiation of breastfeeding and associated factors among the primiparous women in the rural district of Sindh, Pakistan. I'm very much pleased to have this opportunity to share my research in this seminar. Before going forward, I just want to give you a short disclaimer over here that this study was conducted by me and my colleagues Ramsha Anwar and Shamiza Anwar under the supervision of Dr. Tariq. Our today's agenda includes the introduction, objectives, methodology, and results and conclusion of our study. So moving forward, I just want to talk about some of the, give you an introduction about exclusive breastfeeding. So as we know already that the breast milk has widespread benefits to the mother and newborn babies. From development of the brain to boosting their immune system and protecting them from various life-threatening conditions, it provides widespread advantages. So the initiation of breastfeeding within 1 hour after delivery plays a vital role in the newborn, from reducing the life-threatening conditions in the newborn and improving the survival rate in the newborn. If we talk about the incidence globally, so out of 140 million live births in 2015, only 45% of the newborn they were put to the breast within the 1 hour of their life, while the 7 million newborn had to wait to breastfeed. Whereas in 2018, the prevalence of exclusive breastfeeding has improved just about 7% from 35 to 42% in worldwide. So our today's objective and the research objective was to determine the frequency and the factors linked with the early initiation of breastfeeding among the primiparous women in the rural district of Thatta, Pakistan. The researchers also want to see if certain factors such as the demographic, the utilization of the health and reproductive services, and the breastfeeding patterns influences the early initiation of breastfeeding or not. So, let's talk about the methodology. Our source of data was we collected our data from 3 different union councils of the rural areas of Thatta, and the participants were selected by the multi-stage cluster sampling. The data was collected by the structured written questionnaire. We analyzed our data through the SPSS 23 version. These are the variables that we have included in our research, and we interviewed a total of 105 mothers, and you can see over here that the maternal age was, the average maternal age was lying under the 24. While if you talk about the educational status of the mothers, you can see over here that 66.7% mothers, they were illiterate, while the 33.3% they were only literate. And if you talk about the time of onset of breastfeeding, you can see over here that only about 30.3% of the mothers, they have initiated the breastfeeding within the 1 hour, while the 69% of the women or mothers, they have initiated just after the 1 hour. So this table is showing certain characteristics and the factors that were associated, that we just offered, that are associated with early initiation of breastfeeding within the 1 hour. That's how you can see over here that the knowledge related to the breastfeeding, the gestational age of the baby, the birthplace, the mode of delivery, and the support provided by the healthcare professionals in the hospital after the delivery to the mother.
Conclude, please, Dr. Amrit.
Yes, I'm just concluding this. So, our study concludes that the frequency of early initiation of breastfeeding among the primiparous women in the rural areas is far beyond what WHO has recommended. As we know that the WHO has categorized the rate of breastfeeding among the 4 categories, and the Pakistan lie among the fair category, that is between the 30 to 49%. I just want you to, there are two recommendations that I want you guys to carry with yourself. That is, there is an importance for the healthcare workers to emphasize more on the fact of breastfeeding immediately after the birth. And the last thing which I want you guys to carry with yourself is there are certain, we need to take intervention, some steps to promote the early initiation of breastfeeding within a 1 hour, especially in the Third Pakistan. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you very much, Dr. Amrit. And now we are almost in conclusion, but the last speaker who has just joined us, Dr. Jeevat Sundar. Dr. Jeevat, you have just 5 minutes because we are already late. So please come conclude your talk within 5 minutes as we can move for another session.
The provision of health service is the main function of both primary healthcare and universal healthcare. These two systems overlap in terms of achieving the SDGs. Both promote primary healthcare and universal health coverage, advocate for the whole continuum of required healthcare services and not the first conduct of ambulatory health services. And here I would like